The white man has no interest in developing the black man. It is high time that we realize this as melanated worldwide and use our tongue to counteract it in every situation that we find ourselves, especially now. My kings and queens, your majesties, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for always returning. Trust you and yours are well and you're loving yourself and others like always. Many thanks to all of you for the support you give to the channel. Thank you so much to our channel members, to our anonymous supporters, to all of you my team subscribers. You love, celebrated and appreciated. So it has been proven from the past up until this time, when you look at the history and the relationship, the love relationship between the melanated and the white people, you discover that there is no interest in your salvation. And that is why some people will tell you, why shouldn't you question the religions that are brought by these people? Because they never had the interest of your salvation at heart. They never had the interest of saving your body or your soul. Their interest is to use you as a ladder. They'll use you as a ladder to climb up and then tell you, see you, bye, while they are up there. This has been the kind of relationship we have with Europe and America and the collective West, your majesties. This is a painful truth. However you look at it, it's a painful truth. And this is more confirmed when the whole issue of the Sahel started about 3 years ago. When the Sahel began agitating. When the men who were in the army discovered, because they were the ones that were going to the forefront to fight, they saw everything that was going down. When they discovered that these people are not for our interests, they are doing everything they are doing for resources. They don't think of us. They look at us as animals who should die for them to live. The painful truth before our faces. All the scholarship they come to give melanated people, we are giving you this, we are helping you to do that. It's all for their interest. They take you there, use you, work for them. You work your back, break your backs, build and develop them. And tomorrow they kick you back right to where you came from. There is no interest to develop you for yourself. They are developing you because they know you have more knowledge than them. If they help you go up, they will definitely use you for what they have brought you for. And that's why they are open to give scholarship to people. All those from the country that they have taken out of scholarship, have any of them come back? Is any of them using that knowledge to help their own country? No. They have tied them there. Entice them. That's what they do to you. They entice you with sweet life, beautiful life. And that is deception. So they tie you down with those things and you don't care anymore about other things. They keep using you for their own advantage. This is the kind of world that we live in. I want us to listen to this lady.
The current economical situation in Botswana has taught me that white men has no interest in developing a black man. It's all about their shareholders. And as soon as you become a problem to their shareholders, they will make sure that you bend to their will. DBS is doing everything and anything they can so that the government of Botswana could accept their terms and conditions. They want us to accept what they want. But our government says this is our land. This is our diamonds. They have to benefit us, the people. They don't like that. Now they are going to Angola promoting Angolan diamonds, just like they did with us once upon a time. Angolians, stand on what you believe in. Make sure that those diamonds, you take more. That is your land. That is your land. Those are your diamonds. DBS has to know who these things belong to. What DBS is doing to us in Southern Africa is what BP and Shell is doing to Aliko Dangote refineries in Nigeria. As long as we as black people, we are always going to sit back and let companies control everything about us, we'll always suffer. Spiritually, we are going through a transition of power. Africans, Hii ni muda wetu. Kama hatuchukui hii muda hautakuja tena. This is our time to stand on what we believe in. This transition of power is leading to a global recession. We need to be patient.
It's ironical that you have a continent with the best natural resources of any others as of today, but they are being exploited for the sustenance of those who enslaved us and continue exploiting us, rather than being exploited for our own emancipation. Why? Because you have a leadership that does not recognize the degree of present-day enslavement, economic enslavement, and the necessity for emancipation. It's ironical.
Nothing will replace diamonds. Nothing
That's
can
a big
replace.
statement to say nothing.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why.
Uh-huh.
So, firstly, the diamond sector is big. Not quite as big as it has been. Secondly, the diamond sector is very profitable. And thirdly, it is taxed at a very high rate. So you've got a sector that has a profit margin of 80%. And that profit margin is taxed at 80%.
Wow.
And the reason I say nothing, there's no other activity
that
has either that profit margin
or that
tax rate.
Yeah.
So if you look at a normal industry, or let's say another mining industry, even copper mining, which will probably have a profit rate of 20% or 25% and a tax rate of 20% or 25%. So it's just arithmetic. You replace, even if you have a booming copper industry that replaces your declining diamond industry, it won't bring in the same tax revenues or anything like it. So in a way, through the diamond boom years, we had this fiscal windfall, which actually we should have saved.
That's or invested. Yeah,
But instead, we've just spent it on having a very big government.
Yeah.
Some inefficient state-owned enterprises, huge public sector workforce, and other things that have not really brought about the
development budgets on projects with poor ROI.
Absolutely.
That's one that's been dear to my heart for a very long time.
Yeah, no, and that's critical.
Yeah.
There is no good coming from the West, ever. No good has come, no good will ever come. You are delusional to believe or have believed that Europeans came to save Africans. I am sorry. Because everything they have done from ages past up until today is to save themselves. So, keeping you alive and helping you go on is so that they can be alive. Because without you, they cannot survive. So don't think that calling you out to Europe and giving you job is helping you. The interest is themselves. The thought they have is for their own progress, their development and success. You are a pawn in their hand. And they have been using this strategy for a very long time. This is how these people are, the descendants of the Nephilim. This is how they were created. It is in their DNA to be cunning and wicked. It is in their DNA to be schemers. Your Majesties, it's not about, when I hear some melanated people and Africans, praising the white man, all thanks to the white man, we have knowledge of this. The white man brought education. If no, Africans do not know anything about education. What turned us to this? Who did this to us? Your Majesties, everything that is good, a lot of black Africans particularly attribute it to Europe and America. And that is why from the production, what we wear to what we eat, we want it to come from Europe and America. The territory is imported. And you are joyfully jumping to the imported one because you feel that anything that comes from Europe and America is a good one. And whatever comes from your backyard here, you say it's not good, you don't patronize it. We have thrown away the core of ourselves because we believe that everything good comes from the West. You see prominent men and women in communities bragging about how they purchased this from different parts of the West. How they purchased this from this part when they were where, with pride, raising their shoulders. Prominent men and women, respectable men and women in the society. And then you see this kind of a thing, you, oh my goodness, if people like this are like this, then how are the younger ones going to be? We have lost it. We need to find ourselves again. Nothing good comes from the West. The white man have no interest in developing a black man. Look at the situation of African Americans today. They took our brothers and sisters, used them to work and build kingdoms and empires for them, and at the end, they still want to push them down to the lowest part of the society. This is who these people are. So if you ever think that the white man is a savior, you are delusional, and you need to come out of that your delusion, wake up from that your sleep, and fix yourself together. If not, we are not ready. And it is for a fact. Leave your thoughts and opinion there at the section, and I'll see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others, stay safe, stay positive. Always your majesties. Bye, fellow.